most profound elements of understanding the neuroscience of psychology in relation to the neurobiological social engagement system is how the sense of self automatically interprets its relationship to other people. So every role within the neurobiological social engagement system carries these unconscious priorities, right? So emotional intimacy is going to say, okay, I'm looking out for potential partners in life or someone that I can be emotionally linked with, okay? That agenda is very, very different from the fight or flight stress response, for example. That is a socially disengaged role that doesn't care about emotional intimacy at all. Whereas emotional intimacy role is not going to care about personal safety. So they have these different agendas and priorities, okay? Different roles within the neurobiological social engagement system carry different types of unconscious priorities. Remember that this is unconscious, not a conscious priority. Very important to distinguish, because when we think about priorities, we're like, okay, I'm consciously choosing that my priority today is to sweep my house. That is not the priority I'm talking about. These are unconscious priorities stored within the cells of our unconscious body-mind. It's a totally separate type of reality than the conscious priorities that we typically think of when we think of priorities, okay? So it's very, very unconscious, and it has to do with brain-body wiring for optimal survival and thrival. Very, very, very different from the way we think about our conscious priorities. So as the self moves through life, it's absorbing all these different vibrational signals from the energetic atmosphere of its surrounding reality and environment, okay? It's moving through these moments, it's walking, it's talking, it's doing all of these things. The sense of self is proceeding through life. In this process, vibrational signals carry data from other people. You're at a park and you're walking past people. You're at a store and you're walking past people. You're around your home and you're walking past your housemate. You're doing whatever and you're around these other people, and the vibrational signals of seeing them or hearing them are being absorbed into the unconscious body mind and being translated and processed to interpret automated sensations of reality. Okay? We're with me so far? So the sense of self, moving through moments, absorbs these vibrational signals, and then there's all this data about other people. The unconscious body-mind searches through its energetic intel, peruses and browses and explores the neurobiological social engagement system, looks into all these different roles. Depending on what roles are being activated, the unconscious priorities will interpret different styles of personal reality about the self in relationship to other people. It's so miraculously fascinating. For example, how do you know who is your peer and who is someone that is older than you or someone that is younger than you? How do you instinctively understand the differentiation between who you are now and different potentials of how you could be interpreting reality? For example, while you're moving through life and you're a teenager, if you see another teenager, you instinctively think, that's my peer. But when you see a grown adult, you instinctively think that person's older than me. They're not my peer. Okay, that automated interpretation of reality, though, is different than when you're an adult. You're an adult and you move through life and you see a teenager and you think, that person is younger than me. They're not my peer. But then you see an adult and you say, that person is my peer. They're an energetic equal regarding my neurobiological evolution through life, basically. Where do those instinctive interpretations of self in relation to reality stem from? Stems from activity within the neurobiological social engagement system. As different roles wired through different years of experience, memories provide interpretations of reality in relation to attachment well-being, which subsequently affect brain-body activity and regulation. While moving through life, you may notice people and not think much of them, but then you may notice someone else and you may feel an energetic inclination towards their being, maybe a gentle curiosity, and something in you just kind of wishes you had the chance to get to know them. why is the response to that person different from these other 20, 50 people that you walk past, and you didn't have any kind of sensation like that when you were walking past those other people. But then this one person comes by and there's something about them that makes you just want to talk to them. Those instinctive inclinations and automated interpretations of reality stem from the neurobiological social engagement system. The type of vibrational signal from this person was energetically different from the vibrational signals from all these other people. And so these people didn't activate certain styles of unconscious priorities. But then this vibrational signal comes in, and maybe it activates the role of emotional intimacy. And so this unconscious neurobiological agenda is like, I want to be close with this person, but it's very unconscious. And so it creates these unique styles of sensations, and you might consciously notice a thought or a feeling. But meanwhile, there's 1,000 different things happening in the unconscious body-mind as the neurobiological social engagement system contributes to interpretations of reality for optimal survival and thrival. From understanding whether someone is your peer or older or younger, to understanding whether someone is safe to be around or might be a potential threat to your safety, all of this type of information, the neuroscience of psychology, stems from activity within the neurobiological social engagement system, as there's all these different types of roles with neural wiring from every year of personal experience. Memories are stored as abstract associations, their connectivity dependent upon attachment well-being, and then that neural wiring activation ignites certain styles of brain-body activity and regulation. And understanding these hidden realities opens a lot of doors to understand ourselves and others, so we can have more grace and compassion for what we might be experiencing, and we have more power to move through our unfolding storybooks of life.